Let me tell you something that most people will never admit. Humans are not as good as they pretend to be. And once you see this, you can never unsee it. Because everything you believe about kindness, about loyalty, about people will start to break. From childhood, you were taught something. Be kind, be honest, be good, and people will treat you the same. But reality doesn't work like that. Reality works on something else. Value. People don't treat you based on how good you are. They treat you based on how much they need you, how much they respect you, or how much they can use you. Think about someone in your life who changed. At first, they were kind. They cared. They gave you attention. And then, they became distant, cold, different. And you kept asking, what did I do wrong? But here's the truth. They didn't change. They revealed themselves. Every human being, at their core, is driven by not evil, just survival. People stay as long as they benefit, and they leave. When they don't, it's not personal. It's psychological. Attention is the most powerful currency today. More than money, more than status. Because attention creates control. Whoever controls your attention controls your emotions, your decisions, your life. And most people have no idea they're being controlled. You think you choose what you watch, what you like, what you feel, but you don't. You react to patterns, to triggers, to things designed to keep you hooked. Once you see this, you start noticing things. People who only text when they need something, people who disappear and call me back when it benefits them. It's not coincidence, it's behavior. But here's where it gets dangerous, because once you understand human nature, you realize something else. Not only are people like this, you are too. And in the next part, you'll understand the hidden psychology inside you. So you've seen it in others. The selfishness, the patterns, the hidden behavior. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You're not different. You just haven't noticed it yet. Every decision you make, every emotion you feel is influenced by something deeper. Your programming, your past, your experiences, your environment. They built the way you think without you even realizing. Let's talk about attachment. Why do you get attached so fast to someone who barely knows you? It's not love, it's validation. The moment someone gives you attention, your brain reacts. It feels shunned, it feels valued, it feels important, and that feeling becomes addictive. Now, here's where it gets dangerous. Because once you feel that validation, you want more. You start checking your phone, waiting for replies, overthinking small changes. Not because you love them, but because your brain needs that feeling again. And when that person pulls away, even slightly, your mind panics. You feel anxious, restless, confused. You start asking, did I do something wrong? Why are they different? But the truth is, you're not losing them. You're losing the feeling they gave you. There's something else happening. Your ego gets involved. Because rejection feels like loss, not just of a person, but of your value. You start thinking, why wasn't I enough? And that question creates another loop. Now you're not just thinking about them, you're thinking about yourself, your worth, your mistakes, your identity, and suddenly, you're trapped inside your own mind. But here's where it gets even darker. Because this isn't just happening naturally. It's being triggered on purpose by people by platforms, by systems, designed to keep you in this loop. In the next part, you'll see how the world uses your psychology against you. So now you understand. Your thoughts aren't random. Your emotions aren't accidental. But here's the truth. It's not just happening inside you. It's being controlled from the outside. Part 13, the attention industry. There's an entire industry built on one thing: your attention. Apps, social media, platforms. They don't just entertain you. They study you. They track what you watch, what you like, what you stop scrolling for. And then they feed you more of it. Part 14, the addiction design. Every scroll, every video, every notification is designed to trigger your brain. Dopamine, curiosity, uncertainty. The same loop you're already trapped in, just stronger. But it's not just platforms. People use this every day. Without even realizing, they give you attention. 10 pool, Hawaii. They show interest, then disappear. And your mind starts chasing, not them, the feeling. Part 17, the control pattern. This creates a pattern. Reward, withdrawal, reward, withdrawal, and your brain gets addicted to the cycle. You think you're in control, but you're reacting. Part 18, the loss of control. Notice this. You check your phone without thinking. You open apps without deciding. You watch things without remembering how you even started. That's not coincidence. That's conditioning. Part 19, the scariest realization. Here's the part nobody talks about. The more you stay in this loop, the weaker your mind becomes. Your focus drops. Your patience disappears. Your control fades. And slowly, you stop thinking for yourself. Part 3 end. But here's the real danger. If you don't take control, this system will think for you, decide for you, control you without you even noticing. In the next part, you'll learn how to break free and take your mind back. Retention line. And once you see this clearly, you'll never scroll the same way. So now you understand. Your thoughts aren't random. Your emotions aren't accidental. But here's the truth. It's not just happening inside you. It's being controlled from the outside. There's an entire industry built on one thing: your attention. Apps, social media, platforms. They don't just entertain you. They study you. They track. What do you watch? What do you like? What do you stop scrolling for? And then they feed you more of it. Every scroll, every video, every notification is designed to trigger your brain. Dopamine, curiosity, uncertainty. The same loop you're already trapped in, just stronger. Here's one of the most powerful tricks they use: open loops. A question without an answer. A story without an ending. A feeling without closure. Your brain hates unfinished things, so it keeps watching, keeps scrolling, keeps searching, trying to complete what was never meant to be completed. But it's not just platforms. People use this every day without even realizing. They give you attention. 10 pool, Hawaii. They show interest, then disappear, and your mind starts chasing. Not them, the feeling. This creates a pattern. Reward, withdrawal, reward, withdrawal, and your brain gets addicted to the cycle. You think you're in control, but you're reacting. Notice this. You check your phone without thinking. You open apps without deciding. You watch things without remembering how you even started. That's not coincidence. That's conditioning. Here's the part nobody talks about. The more you stay in this loop, the weaker your mind becomes. Your focus drops. Your patience disappears. Your control fades. And slowly, you stop thinking for yourself. But here's the real danger. If you don't take control, this system will think for you, decide for you, control you, without you even noticing. In the next part, you'll learn how to break free and take your mind back. And once you see this clearly, now you understand the system. You see the patterns. You feel the control. But here's something deeper. What if this system was never meant to trap you, but to test you? Think about it. Why do some people stay stuck their entire lives, while others break free? It's not luck. It's awareness. Most people never question their thoughts. They believe everything. They feel everything. Without thinking. There are two types of people. Those who react and those who observe. Those who chase and those who choose. And that difference changes everything. Because reacting is easy. Thinking is hard. Scrolling is easy. Focusing is hard. Following emotions is easy. Controlling them is rare. The truth is, the world doesn't reward focus anymore. It rewards distraction, quick dopamine, fast entertainment, endless stimulation. Because distracted people are easier to control. So when you choose to slow down, to think, to stay aware, you become rare. And rare means powerful. Here's the paradox. The more you control your mind, the more freedom you get, the more you let your mind control you, the more trapped you become. Freedom is not doing whatever you feel. It's not reacting to everything. It's choosing what deserves your energy. Imagine this. Someone ignores you. Old you overthinks, panics. Chases new you. Notices, feels it, but doesn't react. And suddenly, your free detachment is not cold. It's clarity. It's understanding that not everything deserves your attention. And attention is your power. So now, you don't chase everything. You don't react to everything. You don't give your energy to everyone. You choose. And that changes your life. But there's one final thing that most people still don't understand. And this is what separates those who stay stuck from those who completely break free. In the final part, you'll understand the one rule that changes everything. There's one more level that most people never reach. Not because it's impossible, but because it is uncomfortably. This is the level where you stop lying to yourself. The biggest trap is not other people, not social media. It's you. The stories you tell yourself, the excuses you believe, the patterns you ignore. Because facing the truth requires discomfort. Your mind loves comfort. Easy answers, easy distractions, easy escapes. That's why you scroll. That's why you avoid thinking. That's why you stay stuck. Growth feels uncomfortable. Control feels difficult. Awareness feels heavy. And that's why most people avoid it. So here's the difference between people who stay controlled and people who take control. Discipline, not motivation, because motivation fades. But discipline builds power. Your mind is not fixed. It's trained. Every habit, every reaction, every thought reinforces a pattern. So if you want control, you train differently. You don't wait to feel like it. You act anyway. You don't react instantly. You pause. You don't follow every thought. You question it every day. And slowly, something changes. You feel stronger, more clear, more in control. Not because the world changed, but because you did. But there's still one final layer that most people never understand. And this is what separates awareness from mastery. In the next part, I understand what true control really means. At this point, you're not the same person. You see things differently. You think differently. But here's the truth. Awareness is not mastery. Because knowing something doesn't mean you live it. Most people understand what they should do, but they don't do it. They know they should focus. They know they should stop they know they should control themselves. But in the moment, they fall back into old patterns because your mind is trained to go back to what's familiar, not what's better. Familiar feels safe. Even if it's harmful, there's something deeper than habits, than thoughts. Your identity, the person you believe you are, controls everything. If you see yourself as someone who overthinks, you will. If you see yourself as someone who gets distracted, you will. Because your mind acts to stay consistent, so Realshan doesn't start with actions. It starts with identity. You stop saying, I'm someone who struggles with focus, and you start saying, I'm someone who controls my mind. And slowly, your actions follow. Now you understand. Attention is everything. So you guard it. You choose what you watch, what you listen to, what you engage with. Because every input shapes your mind. Here's something powerful. Silence is control. The ability to sit without stimulation, without distraction, without needing anything. That's rare. And that is power. Now comes the real test. Not when everything is easy, but when you're triggered, when emotions hit, when distractions pull you. Can you still stay aware? Can you still choose? Or do you fall back? Because mastery is not perfection. It's catching yourself faster every time. Until the loop stops controlling you. And now, you're close. Very close. To something most people never reach. True control. But there's one final realization that changes everything. And in the final part, you'll understand what it really means to be completely free. At this point, you've seen the system. You've understood your mind. You've felt the shift. But here's the truth. Understanding something is not the same as living it every single day, because the real battle is not outside. It's internal. It's not people. It's not distractions. It's your own mind, pulling you back into old patterns. No matter how aware you become, the loop will return. Thoughts will come back. Emotions will rise again. Triggers will hit. That's normal. That's human. But what changes is how you respond. Before, you reacted instantly. Now, you notice first. Before, you got lost in thoughts. Now, you see them clearly. This is where detachment comes in. Not coldness, not disconnection. Clarity. You feel everything, but you're not controlled by it. You observe without becoming it. Here's something most people ignore. Your environment shapes your mind. What you consume, what you watch, who you surround yourself with. All of it becomes you. So now, you filter everything. You don't watch everything. You don't listen to everything. You don't engage with everything because you understand. Every input is programming. And slowly, something powerful happens. While others are distracted, you're focused. While others react, you observe. While others lose control, you stay grounded. And over time, this creates a gap, a difference between you and everyone else. Not because you're smarter, but because you're aware. Freedom is not escaping the world. It's living in it, without being controlled by it, without reacting to everything, without chasing everything, without losing yourself. And now, you're ready for the final truth. The one thing that changes everything. Not just how you think, but how you live. In the final part, you'll understand what true control really means. You've come this far. You've seen the truth. You've understood the system. But here's something deeper. Most people will never reach this point. Even if they hear this. Because knowing is easy, but changing is hard. Most people will watch this, feel motivated, and go back to the same patterns. Because comfort pulls you back. Old habits, old reactions, old behaviors. They don't disappear. They wait for you to slip. So now, it comes down to one thing. A daily decision, not once, not sometimes. Every day, will you stay aware or fall back asleep? Because the world will not slow down for you. Distractions will keep coming. Triggers will keep appearing. And the system will keep pulling. So, your strength must come from within. Not from motivation, not from temporary feeling, but from discipline, from awareness, from control. Your life is not defined by big moments, but by small ones. The moment you react, the moment you pause, the moment you choose. That's where everything changes. Real power is not controlling others. It's controlling yourself, your thoughts, your reactions, your attention, your energy. And once you reach this point, you stop chasing. You stop reacting. You stop losing control because you understand everything starts from within. So now, there's only one thing left. One final truth that brings everything together. And once you understand it, there's no going back. In the final part, you'll see what true control really means. Right now, you're closer than ever. Closer to understanding, closer to control. But here's the truth. This is where most people fail. Right before the breakthrough. Because the moment you start changing, your mind resists. Your habits fight back. Your old patterns return. Stronger than before. It feels uncomfortable. It feels difficult. It feels like going backwards because your brain is trying to protect what it knows. Even if it's harmful, Familiar pain feels safer than unfamiliar growth. This is the point where most people quit. They go back to distraction, to comfort, to autopilot, because it's easier than staying aware. But the ones who break free do something different. They don't run, they don't escape, they stay. They sit with it, they face it, and in that moment, something changes. Not outside, inside. They realize the discomfort is not the enemy, it's the doorway. Because once you move through it, you unlock something new. Clarity, control, strength that most people never experience. So now, you're standing at the edge between who you were and who you're becoming. And there's only one step left, one final understanding that changes everything. Not just your mind, but your entire life. In the final part, you'll see what true freedom really means. You've made it this far, further than most people ever will. You've seen the patterns. You've felt the control. You've started to change. But here's the truth. This is where it becomes real. Because now, there's no going back. Once you become aware, you can't unsee it. You'll notice patterns everywhere. In people, in yourself, in the world. And that changes how you live. But here's something nobody talks about. Growth feels like loss. You start losing old habits, old reactions, old ways of thinking, and sometimes old versions of yourself. Because awareness removes illusion. You can't lie to yourself anymore. You can't ignore patterns. You see everything clearly, and clarity is uncomfortable. Here's something deeper. As you grow, you feel different. You don't react the same. You don't engage the same. You don't think the same. And sometimes, that feels lonely. This is where most people stop. Not because they can't continue, but because they don't want to feel this. The discomfort, the difference, the separation. But here's the reality. Growth requires separation. You can't stay the same and change at the same time. Something has to go. And this is where real strength shows. Not when things are easy, but when you feel uncomfortable, different, alone, and you still continue. Because true control is not just controlling thoughts, it's controlling your response to reality, your reaction to discomfort, your ability to stay steady, no matter what you feel. Now, you're ready. Not just to understand, but to become. But to become someone different. Someone aware. Someone controlled. Someone powerful. And now, there's only one thing left. One final truth. That brings everything together. The mind, the control, the awareness, the mastery. Everything. In the final part, you'll understand what it truly means to be free. So now, you've seen everything. The patterns, the loops, the control, the awareness, the mastery. But here's the truth. None of it matters until you understand this. The final truth, freedom, is not something you reach. It's something you practice every single day, every moment, every decision. Because control is not permanent. It's chosen. Again and again. Most people think one day they'll fix everything. They'll become focused. They'll stop overthinking. They'll be in control. But that day never comes. Because the mind always moves, always creates, always tries to pull you back. So the real game is not stopping the mind. It's understanding it, working with it, not against it. And when you understand this, something changes. You stop fighting thoughts. You stop trying to control everything. And you start choosing where your attention goes. That's the real power. Because ultimate control is not controlling every thought. It's controlling what you give importance to, what you react to, what you focus on, and what you ignore. So now, you don't chase everything. You don't react to everything. You don't give your energy to everything. You choose, and that is freedom. Because the truth is, the world will always try to control your attention, your emotions, your focus. But the moment you become aware and choose consciously, you break the system. So the next time your mind starts looping, your emotions try to take over, don't react. Don't chase. Just notice and choose. Because in a world designed to control your mind, the most dangerous thing you can become is someone who is aware and in control. If this video changed how you see your mind, subscribe for more psychological truths. Because the more you understand, the harder you become to control.